Greetings once again, Tommy Underhill with Littleton Couples Counseling, Autism and ADHD specialist. Today I'm continuing my series on sex on the autism spectrum with part 8, resetting sensory responses. Most of my formal autism training centers around working with children. We have so many wonderful skills and techniques to assist younger children with autism. While almost all of these skills can and do work with adults, it can be a very difficult conversation to ask someone my age, older, a little younger, even in their mid-20s, to do a baby elephant walk or to play with a tub of dry macaroni in the middle of their workday or during sexy time. I work diligently to tailor child-centric methodologies to our adult world. I'm usually my first guinea pig when adapting a new method. Let's take a visit to the grocery store, shall we? Our goal isn't to eliminate the sensory struggles. It is to be able to tolerate the stimuli to get through the event with a minimum of stress, distress, and anxiety. Looking back at my journey through surviving a trip to the grocery store, I'm doing much better than before. To be honest, I still have an occasional time when my wife says, "Do you need to go to the car?" It was many years of pattern repeated exposure with permission to say, I need to leave or I need to change my surroundings. It takes time. Be patient. It can and does work. Let's talk about using the reset button. So when an overwhelming sensory experience takes over, how can we reset the situation? Completely the first time or the second or third, moving towards a reset of it. With children, we often combine sensory inputs with them to help reach threshold. Once sensory threshold is reached, we find the nervous system experiences greater stability and safety and calms down. Now is the time we might begin healthier communication. There's a lot of polyvagal theory applied with neurophysiology and neurochemistry and gut biology mixed in there. Let's have some time and make some time for some adult time. So what do I do with adults? When someone feels overwhelmed or feels trapped by a sensation, I usually turn on some rhythmic music. Metronomic audio pulses provide cadence for the brain activity, and the limbic system. When out and about, slip in some AirPods and no one knows you're attending to your autism. Next, I get the person up and moving and swinging their arms back and forth across their chest and then down reaching for their toes. Right hand to left knee, left hand to right knee. If you're sitting at your desk or on a couch or in a chair, tap your left hand on your right knee and use your right hand to tap your left knee. Across the center line of your body. Other things I do is I'll hand somebody a lumpy ice pack that feels like a bag of frozen peas and ask them to squish the frozen beads in their fingers. The cold and the sensation takes their mind off of everything else, and I know it works for me. I don't know if I necessarily want to share this. Bubble wrap's another fun one. Let's talk about some more making things work. One of the challenges of working with autism is the individuality required to adapt each tool to each individual person. You know, the saying in the community goes, when you've met one person with autism, congratulations, you've met one person with autism. So what's this got to do with sex? Well, take a moment and think about sex and sexuality. There will be sights, sounds, smells, tastes, feels, and textures that can and will be overwhelming. Being ready to calm an overstimulated nervous system can make a big difference between a total shutdown and failure and enjoying an encounter with your partner. Don't be afraid to kick the sheets off your feet if the feeling is overwhelming. Thanks for coming by. Like and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment on the types of things that you find are impacting your sex life, your intimacy because of your autism. We'll see if we can get it addressed. Thanks for coming by.